Hi there, everybody. Wayne DeZoo back here on Sports Radio 630thefan.com. Well, how about Treasure Valley football teams? The final regular season poll of the year. They pretty much swept all the polls, at least where the number one spot is concerned. 1A, 2A, and 3A. You've got Mountain View number one in 1A, Bishop Kelly number one in 2A, and Emmett number one in 3A. We'll talk more about that at length coming up at 5 o'clock on High School Fanfare Extra. And, of course, Dave Burnett will join me. We'll talk about the playoffs. And speaking of the football playoffs, come Friday night, we're going to have Skyline of Idaho Falls up against Capital. That game's at Donald Larson Park. We'll have the pregame at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock. And, as always, we'll have live streaming video here on 630thefan.com. Well, Boise State has added Marshall to its football schedule in 2019 and 2020 again. You may recall BSU and Marshall, the Thundering Herd, met last in 1994. That was what they call the 1AA semifinals. That's now FCS, but it was 1AA back then. And that was at then Bronco Stadium. So how much has changed? Now it's now Albertson Stadium. But back in 1994, BSU won that game, 28-24, coming from behind to win it. And that was the game just before we found out about Pokey Allen's cancer, which ultimately led to his death about a year later. Speaking of sports, Ty Travis is going to make his pro golf debut. That's going to be on November 10th. Ty Travis is the reigning Idaho Open champion. He's also a former Eagle High School standout, played at Boise State. He's going to open up down in Mesquite, Nevada on November 10th and then try to get ready for the PGA Tour with the Canadian Open. That starts in 2016. And in college basketball, the College of Idaho basketball team ranked number 6 in the preseason NAIA basketball poll. They won 30 games last year, made it all the way to the quarterfinals of the NAIA Nationals. They are number 6 in the preseason. So that's going to do it for sports. For now, anyway, we'll see it again tomorrow morning on 630thefan.com.